Hi, you guys. I'm back. Um, I'm still going to. I'm reading Revelation 13. I pulled out some stuff, some materials because this is crazy. Um, this dream. First of all, Obama. You guys. Last night I watched um the farewell speech, and I just noticed him like not really even leaning over the podium, and I could see his spine coming out his back. And today, when I watched the video about the beast in the Grotz video, and how the destroyer or the Indian was sitting on top of the skeleton of the beast, it just really made me think about Obama. I didn't watch that video today, but I took the picture last night, you guys, just because I'm a massage therapist. I'm a medical massage therapist, and you typically don't see people's spines poking out like that. And then for me to see this video on the grots with the Indian riding these skeletons of the beast, it just anyway. To this dream, you guys. In the dream, I had $11.65. Lily girl typed in those numbers. Two meanings to those numbers is to expose, and the other one is beast, like animal, like beast. So I bought $11.65. I think I bought uh, the army fatigue. That's going to be important in this stream too. Army fatigue pants, capris. Um, Also, what else? He he grabbed me, you guys, in the stream. I knew him to be he first of all he grabbed me. I realized, and my husband grabbed me the same way. He grabbed me to where I couldn't put my arms around him. When he came up to grab me, my arms were in front of me, so it compressed my arms between us. It's not like I could put my arms around him in the dream, and that's why I took a picture of him last night with his spine. He might not be enjoyed with Satan, but he right now. But shoot, it made me think about me not being able to touch his spine in the dream. So anyway, in the dream, he had on the scent, and you guys, I always talk about scents. If I can smell something in my dream, I know if it's pleasant, it's good. Actually, I talked about smelling this lady who was at this conference, and we did some prayer. There's a there The Bible talks about there being a bowl full of incense of prayer of the saints. I hope I'm not mixing that up, but it's in Revelation. But anyway, this so the tall man in a dream had a scent that smelled bad. And just like my husband in real life, well, the guy in the dream was African. The My husband is Muslim. I really believe Obama is a Muslim or whatever, or a strong advocate for the Muslims. Like in real life, he's half African, half and grew up Muslim. So that's the correlation to him also. Um, in this dream, I noticed that he was long slash tall. Let me get to the tall part. Somebody mentioned the word talisman, which is kind of, and it made me think about the dream. So let me give you a definition. Object held to act as a charm to avert evil and bring good fortune, or something producing magical or miraculous effects. It exercises a power of influence. They have African, Gnostic, and Egyptian talismans, either a little object or a person. You know how you like, my aunt likes elephants, and she used to take me to Bengal with her, and she'd rub on it or whatever, like an idol, basically. That is said to exercise magical powers or create miraculous effects. That sounds like the Antichrist to me, y'all. The Pope done told us. The Pope done told us we'll be seeing some miraculous signs. And don't the false prophet exercise the same miraculous signs as the first beast? I don't know. You guys tell me. Let's talk it out. Oh my gosh. So if it's touched, rubbed, or waved, or kissed, I believe that's why the dream took place, and we were in a what you call it, Valentine's Day type setting. So anyway, I was like, "Oh, get off of me!" I didn't want him to touch me, like for real. Like in the dream, I didn't want him to touch me, and also, um, as far as them being long, you guys, I realized I didn't mention it in the first video. I was looking at the chemtrails and they were long, long, concealing. Chemtrails are concealing. They were long to where I couldn't see above it. I couldn't see the face of this African person in my dream, but I just got a feeling in the dream that I couldn't see above him. He was trying to conceal something. So that next morning, I told you I was looking up in the video, the chemtrails were long and concealing and unbroken. Um, that's another thing I forgot to tell y'all. Also, one more thing. The drones, you guys. I think Lily, I think Old Bear, and I actually had watched Richie from Boston. He made a video comparing the the drones to the locusts in Revelation 9. I think the locusts will be more terrible. Some other people in the past I've heard compared them to the helicopters. Um, the Navy does make a little fleet of drones called locusts. I think basically the Department of Defense is going to use drones to surveil and to gather information and maybe to harass, and maybe they might have some biological warfare in them, drop stuff. I don't know. And I really think that's why I bought the army fatigue to be in defense of, you know, not physically but spiritually. So I bought the army fatigue pants, and I really think that's why that was in the dream. Old Navy. I think it's the Navy who has who makes the drones that are called locusts. So I was in Old Navy in the dream, you guys. And also one more thing. Somebody just posted a dream on spiritual blessings ministry, and I believe she talked about how the drones were turned into aliens and they were coming down, and then we went up. In my dream, they were higher up, and I knew that they were coming down. So perhaps in the same scenario, when these drones come, because the Department of Defense will use them, they didn't just create them to waste money. And war breaks out, whether it be nuclear war or war with Russia or whoever, we go up. Okay? That's it. I don't want to make this too long. You guys leave any comments below. Revelation 13 and Revelation 9. I'm sure I have some more to add to this, but this I wanted to put it out while I had it on my mind and while I have made some notes, okay?